It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. Don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow, sleet. Every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater gets up. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live. I don't know what the mad for. I just had to do it. Got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib, ain't getting money. You gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining. I gotta change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day, take with the
Yo, what up?
NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Getting back in town,
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the New York Giants.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to turn the headset up. I ain't been playing with it.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
These announcers talk loud as fuck on here. Who I got at running back? Oh, okay, I got Saquon. All right. That nigga been hurt. He been hurt like the last 2 seasons. So. Let me see what he can do.
First carry for the former
here we go.
Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Powers ahead at the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Barkley on first down, running into a wall as he stopped up right at the line
Barkley,
of scrimmage.
you got to earn your check
Officially,
today.
no gain on the play.
He
and
ain't played all damn
down.
season. My man ain't played at all.
No gain. Here's second and 10.
Hey, switch gears. Pilot, 64, weak. 36.
Hold on. Don't do that.
Throwing Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator,
I ain't played with this team in a long time.
Coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball in the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Want to beat?
Out to Saquon Barkley. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Jones.
Oh.
He finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants.
That nigga.
Sterling Shepard. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
My man wanted that shit, boy.
The Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Rosas True Blue on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
My man liked that damn deep throw.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What was I working on with this team? What was my setup? Okay, all right. I like you better.
Ready up.
It's been a minute. Because it's been probably about 3 advances since I played with this team.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Oh, look at that. No matter what it is, we own it. No matter what it is, we own it.
Looking to throw on second down. Gibson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. O'Shane Zimenez just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
All right, okay. 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 All right. Shit, I like this setup. I need to make some trades.
They have 5 in the
I got too much of the same thing
Giants on third down.
on my team. Let's see here.
Back to throw. Gibson. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
Let's see. Damn, I ain't played with Saquon in a minute.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Keep blitzing you. Keep blitzing you.
Hey, Echo. Ready.
Looking to throw. Jones finding his target. It's Cody Latimer. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 48 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Yeah, he's got it. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety.
Let me take that out of the playbook.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Kyle Juszczyk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
Yeah, how the business going, bro?
Something about force and mass. How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same the apple drop.
Shit, that's a good thing.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, for real, for real?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams...
Shit, it be like that.
We know that, right? They
I know in December I'm going to be out the whole Christmas break. I'm going to go back home.
Plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script.
No.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
That fofo, eat that shit up, man.
On this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
That fofo split, that should have shut down any run game.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of them at all so far. They've stacked them up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to them, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Come on.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
Shit, I don't know.
14-0 the score. This is the
Shit, I wish I knew.
On EA Sports.
That damn show could use 7 minutes.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Lost that bitch.
Well and good what they're seeing. And
Trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Parks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
God damn. He caught that shit with one hand? Oh, what the fuck?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your
that
answer.
shit don't look like
make sure you find
a run
the guy
play. Got
who
it.
can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter, you get points into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Roses to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Going all out on the run game.
Desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But you're down.
Want to.
Well, no, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On third down, Gibson.
Make the tackle, boy.
Left side, he's got it. Complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for Denver. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Fuck out of that. Take it back.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
Come on, give me 25.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in.
That boy bad, man.
New York. Saquon Barkley, 79 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Oh, okay, there we go. Make them throw. Make them throw.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Ooh.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
They hold
so it
me.
goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean,
they hold me on that.
I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, Sue. At the 31-yard line.
To throw on 2nd
Woo, got him.
Gibson. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Rosas now to add the PAT.
And he gonna miss it.
How about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Oh,
They find some open field here. And they will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Hey. Punt that hole, man. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that, man.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Back to throw.
You got it, too.
He's got a man.
No!
Sutton, that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Damn it.
Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
See, the thing I hate, though, in games like this, I got 3 niggas logged into my stream.
This offense
So everything I'm doing,
here's another
everybody else gonna start doing. And I know they ain't seen this defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to
I ain't never seen nobody run this deep.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, high 7.
To throw again. Gibson. He's got this complete to Hamilton.
Gibson's pass. Complete to Deshaun Hamilton. A gain of 14. First down, Denver. Let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Haywood. Check 93's the mic.
Looking to throw. Gibson.
Oh, good
That
pass.
one into the hands of Hamilton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun Hamilton, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half.
Y'all better not get this shit up. And look at that. And look at that.
By the Giants. And a 2nd quarter onside kick there.
Damn near gave it up.
Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Jones throwing to start the drive.
Look at this
Now
sorry
Jones
ass
he lost the football. It's
quarterback.
picked up by the Broncos.
Throw it.
They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Know that shit coming in hot.
They went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect. And my goodness, another interception. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less, as they come up on 2nd and inches.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, 47.
2nd down and inches. Looking for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. In for the score, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Rosas to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Next to score, Giants 48, Broncos 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Hey.
This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gibson. Got a man. That's complete to Hamilton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. Buzz, buzz.
Looking to throw. Gibson. Open man here is Hamilton. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 31-yard line.
On the ready.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Second and 5. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Hey, exit.
57 Mike. Mike 57.
We got 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos are able to at least make things a bit more respectable.
You getting that rhythm now?
McManus's point after is good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
What the fuck is that? Damn, powder. Here it comes. Shit, you straight?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of... end zone for a touchback.
You ready? Okay. I'll just make it sure.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear.
The same blitz.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He was brought down there by Will Parks.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Jones operating from the gun. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively.
I wish my dudes would do that.
The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jones now throwing again. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd
He don't want to,
and now offensively,
he don't have no torque on his pass, man.
Myself, actors always say,
one thing I don't like about that dude.
Before a big scene. Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve we saw right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Oh, God damn.
One that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
I thought the blitz was coming. It ain't come.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw. Gibson. And the catch good. It's Eifert. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Gibson. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout.
You need any more yards? Let me know.
Set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Okay. All right.
Throwing on 1st down. Gibson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well
send them heaters in.
The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Come on.
Back to throw.
Pick that, dummy.
Gibson, and almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
Y'all just playing like some hoes right now. Let me switch this up. Okay. I'll let you get some burn.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Shit, I'll play that.
They're going with Lindsey.
Somebody. Oh, good tackle.
This is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
Specifically put you in for that. See, I got too many corners at about the same talent level, so I'm trying to play the younger ones, but the older ones got better run D.
The Giants offense at the line,
I'm
ready to
trying to
begin
figure
their
out
next
how I can get them.
drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for
Get them
itself.
all
You still got
playing.
your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on,
how these games
why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzling me a little bit.
A 2nd down pass play
man
there,
just don't make plays.
The intended target, Saquon
He just don't make plays.
3rd down.
I need a better quarterback.
Critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one.
I need a better damn quarterback.
Trying to
He
get it
don't
to his
make
back.
no plays. Oh, Broncos beating the shit out the Chargers. Phillip Rivers about to be done.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass on 2nd
Rams
down leads
up,
us to
Chiefs
3rd
up.
and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Come on.
Room here to run. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
That's his
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this
that's
game
his
moves along?
ability.
Seems just as
That
good
shit
here
just
at 4th as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do
the
believe someone
one
put
cut
a lot
shit.
of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
Oh yeah, we'll take that.
Here and he's going to go down.
You can have him.
Back at about the 37-yard line.
You can have that.
Duke Riley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, Charlie.
After the sack on 1st down, Jones will get this out to Barkley complete. And
You knew
he's
it was
able to
coming,
get it
too.
down to the 25-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. And Latimer's got it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
My bad, Barkley. That's how you got injured the first time. Me being greedy.
2nd and 13. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised
Need
throw
me a
into their
better
zone.
back.
Well, we know he has
Need me a better
confidence. He'll throw it
goddamn
any
quarterback.
place, anytime, anywhere.
That's why we lose playoff games.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That boy eat me up over
He's
there.
the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, Whitford on 4th turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll
It's
get
how
more
that,
than 3. And that's exactly what happened
That
there.
defense, man, like, it's a new one they added on that recent patch.
I'm going to be aggressive on
They do
offense
good on the block
because I know I've
shit.
got a defense that can hold up their end.
Oh, he wide the fuck open.
Well, throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed
Come on,
the
man,
field
it's going
the
to the
entire
tight
game
end.
using a variety of coverages.
It's going to the tight end.
Go, Jackrabbit, come on. Snap.
On 4th down, Gibson. And this is incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. He's got the first down inside the 10. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game.
Oh yeah, that shit kind of.
Already been decided.
It kind of fucked the.
Trying to punch it in, and he will get into the end zone.
Oh yeah.
It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point.
Yeah,
it's
whenever
taking a knee, so to speak.
for some of them upgrades like that one, and then on the D line, if you got a D lineman and he gonna get off the block shed every time. I don't disagree.
They want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting
But like
tape off
with no
right before
Saquon, the game is very different.
It's done.
I can't do none of that stuff. That's why I lost the game to Torrey. Oh, he wide open.
Dancing to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip
I
across
lost that
the
game to
35.
Torrey trying to be
That one
funny.
good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And I couldn't run worth a damn without Saquon.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8.
On.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Down. 60 or.
I'm sitting here building XP too. I'm trying to build my boys.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gibson. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
I need it. I need the points.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Trying to get my defense up.
Closes now to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
Come on, take a shot.
Field. A gain there of 21 yards.